California's prison system is unconstitutionally overcrowded, according to the Legislative Analyst's Office. So what is California doing to help remedy the situation? Are they changing policies? No, they're just transferring prisoners from state prisons to private facilities throughout the country.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Right.
So then those private prisons will make more money. Oh, okay. Well, then everybody's a winner, right? Shocking how that turned out. Huh.
As I'm reading this story, I go through a roller coaster of emotions, okay? So first, I read that the Legislative Analyst's Office is saying, look, these prisons are unconstitutionally overcrowded. We need to do whatever it takes to decrease the number of inmates in state prisons. And I'm like, oh, thank God. They're probably going to propose an end on the war on drugs, or maybe, this is California, right? So maybe we end this whole three-strike policy. There has to be something. All of these tough on crime laws, maybe they're proposing that we change them, right? But no. Their proposals are halt approval of new prison construction until the legislature has reviewed plans to decide if the buildings will be needed after the prisoner reduction. And second, continue transferring inmates to public out-of-state prisons.
Okay.
Fabulous.
By the way, you know that the group that we talked about on yesterday's show, ALEC, the private group that has all these different business interests, including the two largest private prison companies in the country, they're also the ones that pushed for the three strikes law in California. Right. Because if you have a three strikes law, you're going to have a lot more prisoners. They're going to make a lot more money. So funny how that goes around. Now, look, I'm not in favor of letting prisoners go because of overcrowding. That makes everyone angry. It makes me angry. And oftentimes we do it in horribly irrational ways. We say, okay, well, we got a new guy who smoked pot, so we got to put him in, and now we let that rapist out. And you're like, no, don't do that. Are you crazy? I don't want to let anybody who hasn't served their full sentence out, okay? But there are rational ways of doing it, like, hey, maybe we should do prevention programs for drug users instead of stuffing all our jails with them. And then there's the way that people are going to make more money. Gee, I wonder which way they were going to go. Of course they were going to go this way, where the people who pay off the politicians make more money and the rest of us all get screwed, as usual. Right.
And if you were convicted of a nonviolent crime, if you were a drug offender, right, but you got caught smoking a doobie in your car or something, a parked car in front of your house or something like that, right, let them go. Like, that's another thing that I would do. Instead of focusing on transferring these prisoners to county jails or private jails, I would do something completely different. You change the policy and you get rid of the people who don't belong in jail in the first place.